Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Tortoise. It's a Tier 9 British tank destroyer. It's located on the south spawn of Steps Encounter under the command of Marquis 12. Battle started. Well, there's three types of gun you can actually have on this vehicle, and the top gun is the 120mm, and that's what Marquis 12 has. It's got 400 alpha penetrating 259mm of armour, and it's got a reload time of 5.8 seconds, well, nearly 6 seconds in total. Now, I've seen one of these beasts up front and personal as one at the Tank Museum at Bollingdon, and it's an absolute beast. It's huge, and well, I'm very much curious as to how they would actually get it across rivers in mainland continental Europe, because it's very wide and very heavy, 77 tons of it. Huge amount of metal there. And the only real weak spot really on this vehicle is that turret there, which will take out the loader if you can get him. Now, a lot of people use the Tortoise as an assault tank, and in fact I do know Rita Gamer loves playing this vehicle as an assault tank, which is what she's famous for doing. And really, as an assault tank, you just bully the enemy to death by just driving into them and just blasting them. And they nearly always forget to go for the weak spot, and in the end their rounds just bounce off that frontal armour, which is extremely strong. It was designed to block the shells from 122mm armed Russian heavy tanks, especially the IS-3. So it was the last of the big tank destroyers that the British built. Or rather, they didn't build it because they actually cancelled production, and well, the one in the Tank Museum is one of the few left that's around. It's a huge beast, this thing, absolutely massive. Anyway, we're almost over at the cap area, and well, Marky's about to go into action. Let's see if he can play as well as Rita does. I once asked Rita about this. I said, do you actually like playing the Tortoise as an assault tank? You know, going up in front and personal with them. She said, yeah, that's the only way to play it. She didn't say it in specifically those words though, but of course. Oh, the EBR died. Well, that's one less vermin, even if he is on our team. I hate wheeled tanks. Wargaming's really got to take them out of the game. They just are so annoying. Well, there's an EBR up there. Can you get rid of that one? Well, he puts a round into him and claims 392 hit points. But we've got a couple of other enemies, including a Young Panther and an Indian Panther. And the Indian Panther's, I think, hiding next to the waterfall. Not a good place to be. And the Young Panther, well, he's hiding behind the rock now. Well, Marky's not going to cap. He is going to go assault style and wipe out these enemies face to face. And I wonder if he's noticed on his mini-map that the enemy has actually managed to get through in the south. Now, why is the E75TS trying to do that? Marky doesn't need any assistance. I think the E75 was thinking, I'll give you a push. I don't think he wants to push. I think he just wants to get there in his own time when he's ready. Okay, ISU 152 takes a round for 378. It's tracked him in place. Oh, fixed his tracks, pulled back, but he took 2 rounds. The E75 is forcing that Jag Panther out, and he's killed. Right, just that ISU 152 then, and then we're on to the T25-2. Just checking behind. Looks like the enemy's over from our spawn point and on his way to the south end of the eastern pass. Our guys are repositioning and some of them appear to be getting into the cap. Here's the ISU. There was the ISU. He's gone. Okay, steering mill and T25-2. Well, all they're really going to be able to aim at is the front of the vehicle and the top of that turret with the cupola. That shot did not work out very well. Steering mill. Oh, got the top of the vehicle. Thank you. 427. High roll. Bounces around from the IS-3. That's what it was designed to do. You can go for the top of the IS-3's turret, but he's nicely manoeuvring to bounce rounds from the enemy. See it waggle as much as you like. There goes the steering mill. He could fire right through the top of the turret of that IS-3, but he puts a round into the T25-2 instead. Okay, Mr. IS-3 is about to get your wake-up call. Bounces another round from him. Takes a round for 416. High roll. Go for it. Yeah, gets one in. 441. A bit of ram damage as well. This is a very heavy tank, remember. Makes another round through the engine bay. So long as you keep traversing, he can't get behind you. And oh, that was supposed to kill him, but it didn't. So keep moving, keep moving. Put one through the front, and that's it. So just the T25-2, and then he's got to deal with the guys who are coming up from the south. Took a round in the tracks. T25-2, say goodnight, Gracie. And he's gone. Now there is an enemy Arty, and he could go chasing after him, but it would take some time. You can see most of the rounds that actually did penetrate went into his rear, but the rounds that actually went into the front, even though one of them was aimed for the cupola, it actually bounced off. And you can see the other one went into the front plate, and of course that's not going to work, not on a tank this big, this heavy. The other round that went through was down below. You can see that went through the side skirts. The only real damage he actually took was in the back of the turret from that T25-2. There goes the Super Hellcat, but the Object 705 won't last very long, neither will the Lurva once they're faced with this gun. .259mm of penetration. It's easily going to go through the armour of the Lurva, and we've just lost our 4502, but these guys are about to get a big wake up. The Lurva's first. He does get around through us for 353. That was an APCR, but he goes down to our next round. 705 should only take one shot to kill him. There you go. And now it's just the Arty. The problem is the Arty is the M53, M55, and well, he's going to be very difficult to chase down. It's an Arty with the hull of the M47, and it's a one-on-one now between Marky 12 and the Arty player, who goes by the name, oh, if I get this right, who goes by the name of Cosmides 2. Well, he's got to position himself in the cap circle to avoid enemy fire. More than likely, that M53, M55 could position himself in the bushes overlooking the cap to get accurate shots and then pull back. So it might be a good idea for Marky to keep repositioning himself. There's the first round, blind shot. I would pick a spot half in, half out of the cap area. If the Arty does try to spot, the sixth sense will go off, then we'll know that we've got to reposition ourselves immediately. But if you're half in and half out the cap circle, then there's very little of you inside the cap for them to actually hit. But the blast radius of the 8-inch gun on the M53, M55, well, that's more than enough to do... Yes, he did get a reset there. He does know where he is now. But of course, he's got at least 30 seconds before his next shot. So he can reposition himself. Preferably somewhere where it's least likely to be hit. Somewhere just next to a ridge line. He's decided to go over the far side here. Now, if the Arty can get another reset, he might be able to block Marky from actually winning this game, because then Marky would have to kill him to win. And oh, he's come in! He's decided to come all the way into spot. He did get a reset. Oh no, he didn't get a reset. He actually just stunned him. He did a quick snapshot. Now I'm not sure Marky can actually get over there in time to actually get a shot on the M53, M55. If he tried to run away, he could probably get away before Marky could actually shoot him. But he's staying around, which is going to lead to his destruction. Even if he manages to damage Marky 12 with this next shot, he probably won't be loaded in time. But Marky will be, and that's the end of the game. So I think that was a bit of a tactical mistake by the Arty player. He should have gone up on that hill, used the bushes to spot where Marky was, and shoot him from there. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it's a first class tanker for Marky 12 in the Tortoise. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 7. A duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him. A 5 for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle. And he got some battle hero medals as well. He got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And he got a top gun for getting 6 kills. And that Arty was the last kill to get his top gun. So let's have a look at the team score. There you go, highest damage, 5,359 hit points of damage. Nobody else was near him. In fact, it was only that Cosmidus, is it Cosmidus? Cosmidus 2 in the M53, M55, because he got 3,162 hit points of damage. And when it came to kills, again, it's Marky 12 with 6. The Object 705 got 4, and their Arty got 3. And when it came to base XP, again, he's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,272 base experience points for Marky 12, 775 for the Wizzy 1201 GFT, and 770 for the E75TS. He fired 18 rounds, got 17 direct hits, 16 penetrations, good accuracy with a very good gun. The 120mm is one of the better guns in the game. 5,359 hit points, of which 399 were at more than 300 meters. He received 8 hits from the enemy during that game, 2 of which were penetrations, 6 non-penetrations, bounced off the armour, and 2 hits by way of splash damage. Well, the penetrations came from that T-25-2, who was firing at him while he was trying to deal with the IS-3. The non-penetrations mostly came from the IS-3, who just couldn't penetrate the armour in the right place, or he wasn't aiming at the right place. He tried to get a shot into the cupola, it didn't go through, and 2 hits by way of splash damage, and both of those came from the M53, M55, who got him twice, actually, or splashed him twice anyway. 1,890 hit points of damage blocked, 1 enemy vehicle spotted, that was the Arty, 9 enemy vehicles damaged, and 6 kills, so that's 3/5 of the enemy were damaged, 2/5 of the enemy were killed. And on a premium count, he earned 45,411 credits, got 22,819 credits from the holiday ops, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 64,838 credits. He received 1,272 XP, times 2 for the first victory, 3,816 XP for the personal missions payout, that's for the holiday ops, and 7,632 experience points altogether. So he says 5.4k damage, Top Gun battle goes all the way. Well, he played it as an assault tank and it worked very nicely. I think the thing is, taking on the very tank it was designed to destroy. The Tortoise was designed to take down the mighty IS-3s, and it works. And he prioritized that IS-3 because he's the guy who technically could do the most damage to Marky if he had got behind Marky, but Marky wouldn't let him get behind him, and well, that worked out well in the end. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. We don't have that many subscribers, which is a bit of a pity really, because we do have a huge number of videos by really great players, and I can only suppose that it's the poor commentary you're getting. Yes, I am a bit naff sometimes. I'm not quite as naff as Jingles or Quickie Baby, but yeah, probably naffer actually. Yes, I think I am naffer than those two. Anyway, I've got to improve. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, but people seem to like what I'm doing, so I've just carried on. Anyway, if you enjoy our replays, thanks very much for watching.